TNT Ka Tropa won its first game of the Philippine Cup, 85-80, of sliding sister team, NLEX, which remains winless in 3 starts. Wasn't it only a few years ago when this team was a powerhouse? Of course, nothing lasts forever, and they have to rejigger their lineup. Yet it looks so different now with only Harvey Carey, Jayson Castro, Kelly Williams, and Ryan Reyes left from those title teams of a few years ago. Even their dribble drive offense isn't there. Maybe vestiges of it. But nothing like their old and vaunted offense. We aren't discounting this team being hard hit by injuries. Troy Rosario, R.R. Garcia, and Jericho Cruz. And as of last night, David Semrad went out of the game with an injury. I do like their commitment to a youth movement. Patience, though, is key. I am not sure about what happened in the background, but I thought that they made a mistake in trading away their top picks from previous years in Matt Rosser and Tautuaa. I thought that their best years were to come. And I immediately thought back to this team trading away Japeth Aguilar, who eventually found his game with Barangay Ginebra. If you look at the other teams, they have the market share of the top bigs in the game right now: San Miguel with Yunmar Fajardo and Christian Standhardinger, Barangay Ginebra with Greg Slaughter and Japeth Aguilar, and Magnolia has Ian Sangalang. NLEX has JP Aram, who has cracked the Gilas lineup, while Rain or Shine has that other national teamer in Raymond Almazand. For 11 of the last 12 PBA champions, all those players, save for Aram and Standhardinger who just came in, have won a championship. When TNT won at last, the Commissioner's Cup of the 2014-15 season, Ronaldo Ocampo was the center and in his prime. What I am getting at is top big men are a premium, and TNT needs that to thrive as well. Granted, they have some players who are studs and will become even bigger players in years to come in Roger Pogoy, Jericho Cruz, and Troy Rosario. I always liked Yusef Taha, who I first saw with Mapua. If he can channel all that energy and raise it to a higher level, he will help this team at the 4 spot and not at the 5. And Anthony and David Semrad should be solid players given good health. Someone remarked about the Ka Tropa not having the big-name veterans on their team. Outside Castro, the other long-time players are on the downside of their career. When they retooled for their dynasty years, Castro and Jared Dillinger were on the rise. Jimmy Alapag and Ronaldo Ocampo were in their prime. They got solid veterans from other teams in Ali Peak, Kelly Williams, Ryan Reyes, and Larry Fonasier. And they had a superb role player and defensive stopper in Aaron Aban. Okay, true. And the Ka Tropa are rebuilding, and I do not really want to compare because that old multi-titled team was a product of its time. This is a wholly different one filled with scorers. What they need here is a commitment to defense. It is going to be an interesting season here for the Ka Tropa. They have the building blocks.